Want to see this boiler, just give me a call. If you want to send someone else to come see the boiler, just give me a call. We're always available for tours. Oh, and I understand we're supposed to use it.
Test. Nathan, what does a ton of wood pellets look like? Is it one of those super sacks that's about a ton, or is that less?
Those super sacks are more than a ton. It's about 20. It's even more than a metric ton. I think they're about 2,300 pounds in those pellets. It's 44 pounds of pellets to fit into a cubic foot.
And where are they coming from?
Right now, our pellets come from Washington. There was one of the things that made us feel comfortable with converting the plaza and creating an infrastructure that could service one customer, and going to that technology as opposed to just redoing our oil boilers, is that there's a huge industry of producing pellets that comes out of Prince Rupert, and they export those pellets all the way to Europe, and large volume.
Is there potential for pellet production in Alaska?
There's currently a wood pellet mill in Fairbanks, Superior Pellets, and they went about things in the opposite direction, whereas they produced a pellet and are hoping to grow the demand for that. There's already a large market in there for smaller residences. We're starting by converting large commercial facilities because it only takes about a dozen Sealaska plazas to support a local wood pellet mill, and we're hoping to have someone to do that within the Southeast Alaska region. No.
I want a picture, it'll be on Facebook.
Can you tell us a little information about where Viking lumber is now, as far as the demand being there to build a pellet plant?
Yeah, when we started, when our investigation, the total all of Alaska had 3,500 tons worth of consumption. Only 130 tons came from consumption in Southeast Alaska. We added almost 300 tons to that. These new facilities that are scheduled to come online here in Southeast Alaska will add another 2,000 tons of pellets. Viking Lumber is, they're continuing on the fence, and there's another outfit so Viking Lumber is in Clark, down in Prince of Wales, and there's an outfit, a consortium of small little wood mill owners in Thorn Bay, Goose Creek, who are thinking that they're going to put in a wood pellet mill that'll be operating from 8,000 tons per year to maybe 20,000 tons. So it might be a foot race between the two of them. The region can really only support one of them. For now, that's right.
What does a ton cost?
Well, we're able to source our pellets down in Washington for about $137 a ton. We had price quotes out of Canada for less than $100 per metric ton, but everything is a logistics game between barging, ferrying, and we're trucking pellets all the way around, coming down from Skagway. And we add $100 we're charged an extra $100 a ton for pellets in shipping, and we're able to deliver them to customers at $300 a ton. And that's still, in today's pricing here in Juneau, is a 20% savings over oil for wood pellets. It's better than cost competitive pricing compared to oil. So $300 per ton if you're in Southeast Alaska is what we could sell them and deliver them to put them in your silo.
So your report noted there are no visible emissions. What does that mean?
Well, you're burning something. So compared to oil, these things have they produce 90% less carbon than burning oil, and a wood pellet is considered by the Kyoto protocols to be carbon neutral. And that's because you are just burning some carbon that was you're not adding any new carbon into the atmosphere. So, yeah, you do produce an emission, but it's carbon neutral. So that's all right. And the Sealaska Plaza has 8,400 tons of available carbon to sell. Carbon is currently trading like about $50 per ton. So does it have any monetary value at the moment? No.
I was just wondering about how this would change the logging industry for Southeast if they get a commercial plant, like as far as being able to log stuff that wasn't commercially viable or creating jobs in the logging industry.
Yep, right now, when you log, you can harvest down with the equipment that's available in Southeast Alaska. The mills can accept down to like a 12-inch top, and that's because a log is not a cylinder, it has a taper to it. What you would be able to do if there was a wood pellet mill is you could take that top of the tree and process it down to a little 4 inches. You still need to remove bark and branches, but there's still a significant volume of biomass that's out there, and they would just be able to bring that in and to add that into the biomass supply. But really, the true source of wood pellet fiber is from the residuals from manufacturing.
Are there further questions? Okay, since I have the microphone, I'm going to take this opportunity. The Denali Commission has a plaque here for Sealaska, and maybe we can...
Oh, you got a picture you'd rather have?
This is a beautiful picture. Do we have the one? Just the basic one. Thanks for revisiting this.
That's it.
All right. So on behalf of the Denali Commission, we'd like to recognize the leadership of Sealaska and particularly the leadership of Nathan for taking on this new technology that could have potential huge impacts not only in Southeast but in rural Alaska. So congratulations on your leadership.
Thank you. Maybe we'll burn it. It's made out of wood.